Hit the button.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
We're back together again.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
I really did. Last week was hard without you.
Hi, guys.
I don't know what to do. What do you guys think?
Check in where you're watching from.
Yes. Well, this is what are we doing this? Live stream takeover episode 176.
Did I get it right? I think I skipped one, and I can't tell without editing. Whatever. I think I got it right.
Okay. Doesn't matter. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the regular routine. I have been so busy, I didn't even watch your episode with Tony from CCXRC, so I don't even know if you guys said anything nice about me while I was away.
Well, I watched yours.
Did you then?
And I feel like we should dive right into it because it plays right into another thing that I have to tell you.
Oh, boy. I already know what this is.
You started the show with the, you know what? I think I could build that truck myself.
Now I have to, right?
Now you have to, because I sold the truck out from underneath of you. Because
this is bullshit.
I'm a weak man, and
you saw cash in front of you, and you were like, okay.
And so you know what that means? Even more so, I never even drove it.
You know what? You deserve to have that thing sold out from under you. Fool! Goddamn fool! Can't believe this guy. Unbelievable.
I was like, it's fine. I don't need to drive it. It's fine. I don't care.
Did the person who bought it drive it?
You know what? I couldn't tell you.
I cannot. Oh my God. The first time he ever finishes a truck on time, actually in advance. You finished that truck like days before the actual event, and you didn't even drive it. You didn't even drive it.
No.
It's over. We're done. I didn't miss you. I don't even need you. So, that is hilarious. So, did the person who bought it win the concourse with it?
He didn't get it until after.
I see. So you won a concourse trophy,
no,
I'm sure.
No, I didn't. No? I put it in the theme area, even though I didn't really have it.
Mistake.
So, for sure. I wasn't
wrong.
I was up there, and I shot some video of concourse. And Axial Fest was a great time, but
except for the fact that you didn't have a truck to drive.
It was so hot. It was so hot.
Yeah, temperatures are soaring.
So I shot some video, and then I didn't even run my own truck. So let me tell you, there's not going to be an Axial Fest video.
It's a good thing they didn't hire you to shoot it.
Yeah, my plan was, I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait till it's kind of getting the sun goes down.
Oh yeah, dusk. Yeah,
and then it just left. But you probably will see running video of it, just not from me, and not.
I can't. Oh my God. You know what? I'm fine not having, because you know what? I would feel weird buying something from you that had never even been run. I would be like, you know what? You should take it out and drive it at least once. You spent all that time on it.
I know. You know what? I'm happy at the same time, though, because I could have never charged you the same. Like,
that's true, because I know what these things cost.
Yeah. Listen, your time's worth nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. You and there is no fame involved either. There's no celebrity.
You get no premium. You get no premium about you made a stupid video about it. I can do that too.
And in fact, there was nothing on that truck aside from TIG welding that I can't do myself. So,
Which is exactly what you said. You said, and I watched it Wednesday night while driving back home. Nicole and I both. I was like, yeah, oh, Matt did his live show tonight. I should turn it on. Saw that and I went, I'm making a deal.
That's incredible. You know what? Congrats to whoever bought it. You paid too much. Whatever it was too much. Gunner, my meat is really hotness, and thank you very much. Hello, all. Tonight's code, #Matt's got the skills. So
he's got the skills to build
I've got the skills to build my own damn truck. Fine.
So go save yourself 10% at satisfiedjerky.com.
Okay, you know what? Okay, so we're not going to talk about how much you sold it for, but based on your face and based on what I was willing to pay, it'll be really interesting to see if the person who bought it got a good deal or a bad deal.
You know what? You should text me that number so we don't have to say these things publicly.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that right now. I'll message you right now.
So, yeah. Anyway, thank you, Gunner. SatisfiedJerky.com. Go save 10% at the link pinned in the chat and use the code with the hashtag. Perry G, thank you very much. Dislike the Holmes deal. Was cuddling involved? So there is stipulations to it. So
yeah, you signed his old lady's boob.
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
Oh my god! All right, there's my final offer.
Sleeve. Thank you. Tell us, Matt, how pissed are you?
I'm not pissed at all because in my head I was like, you know what? I'm okay. I'll do my own, and that's what I said on the live stream last week. I was like, I like Josh a lot, and I liked that build. I thought it was pretty cool, but at the end of the day, there was nothing there that I can't do.
I got you. I've got your offer.
Mm-hmm.
Now double it.
Wow. Whew. That's a spicy meatball for a base camp.
It was a base camp. But you're going to see part of it.
Josh, $50 could get you out of a few jams. I'm just saying.
Someone paid ripper price for a base camp? No, not
That's
quite. Just cheap. No.
No, I'm realistic.
Right.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting. I don't want you to divorce. Fight nicely. So you are back to your regularly scheduled programming. Y'all ain't getting divorced. No 2 Christmases, huh? Yeah, it's one Christmas. Although it's Christmas every week around here.
Right. Yeah.
Sold for $4.78.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt has plenty of shelf queens. That's a bold-faced lie. Driven it. Can't drive that. Driven it.
Can't drive that.
That's not done yet. Driven it.
I don't want to play this game.
Yeah, Josh has way more stuff that hasn't been driven. Trust.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust. Now Matt can make his version, not on a base camp. Yeah, I'll probably use like a good chassis. Like a 10.
Did you sell it on PayPal? No, I did not. That was the benefit of being in person.
Cash.
Which is another factor in it.
What did Chuck Berry say before every show? Pay me my money in cash.
Pay me my money.
And he got it. He got his money in cash. So that way,
yeah.
Driven it, but never again equals shelf queen. Hey,
that gets even foggier.
Yeah. Matt will use his promo Ripper 2 chassis. Well. I don't want to say anything about that project because I don't want to get banned from my own show.
I will ban you from your show. I will log into your show and your stream.
Matt could buy another Volvo for what Josh charged. Be a pretty nice Volvo. Older. One of my friends at work, he's a younger fella, and he just bought his first car. He bought a 1970s Mercedes-Benz sedan, diesel.
200?
Probably a 200. Yeah, the quad headlights, circles with the yellow, the amber,
the Hoovy special.
Yes, it's quite special. He's like, yeah, it needs a bit of work more than I thought. I don't really know much about cars, and I was like, oh yeah, so what's it need? He goes, well, the mechanic said one of the motor mounts is sheared right off. I was like, oh, okay, well that's something. And he goes, yeah, there's a lot of shaking when it starts, and then a lot of clicking noises from the engine. I was like, ooh, this is sounding like a project car. I was like, is this your daily driver? He's like, oh yeah. I was like,
yeah.
300. All right, well, I mean, CD. 300, that's the one.
Gotcha.
Is it a gray 300? No, it's a black 300. But yeah, it's a nice car. It was burning a lot of oil though.
That's just diesel stuff. They call that rolling coal.
Yes, very much so. Driven, but do you still drive them often? Look, I drive these trucks. It doesn't matter how often or when. I drive them.
The amount of things that have accumulated since the last time I was on this show is
in terms of mail call? Are we doing that already? Slow down.
No, we do not have to do that already. I'm just saying that there's it was I went into work on Sunday to unload all of the things from the event, and it's like do that. And I was like, oh, you know what, I think I had a package arrive while I was gone. And I went into my office and someone had built a fort in front of my desk with all of the things that had come while I was gone. I was like,
yes,
ooh, the amount of cardboard that, because I removed from boxes and put the it looked like quite the child's Christmas party going on in my cubicle. But
we're not going to play the game of how many trucks got driven since January, but the answer is most.
Bold-faced lie.
No, I drove LS Post at Richard's wedding.
Oh, that's right.
The Hoonigan was driven in the winter this year. The Hoonivan.
Okay. That was after January, you're saying?
Yes, that's correct. The Mountain Dew Porsche, obviously. The motorbike. Not the Ripper. Not the Bronco. The Jeep Sahara, that's been driven since. This is going to be driven real soon.
That's a no.
All three of the Phoenixes have been driven this year. That no. You know what? We're not playing this game.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing fine.
This is a dumb game.
Hey, Richard Trigilio is in here. Hello, Richard. Welcome back from Axel Fest Wrath. Thank you for my pens. Oh yeah. He asked. He's like, do you have printer for things? I was like, yeah, I can do that. What do you got? And he needed a bigger cup holder for one of his weirdo Japanese cars from the 70s.
He needed to be able to fit the big gulp.
Yeah, he couldn't. He could only fit Red Bull cans and nothing else. So there was a file online to print a larger one, so I printed it out for him in PETG carbon fiber, and I ironed all the top surfaces, so it was really fancy. And he showed me a picture of it installed, and I sent him some RC four-wheel drive pens to go with it.
I think those pens were one of Rich's projects when he was at RC four-wheel drive.
That explains an awful lot. Yeah, he had 2 projects while he was there, and one of them was the pens.
One of them was the pen.
RC Underdog, thank you very much. Matt, I would like to purchase that project when you are done. Josh, well, that's too damn bad. Yeah.
We have
No
projects at
friggin'
home.
kidding. Yeah, you have lots of projects at home already, idiot. It's true, and I was like, how do I rescind this offer without sounding like a dick? All worked out. Worked out just fine. This idiot sold it to some idiot, so we're all good. It all worked out very well in the end. Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
So, oh my God, there's so many other little things. I feel like I don't think I did catch your previous videos, but have you discussed at all the roamer project?
No, I haven't. No. I've gotten actually a couple of requests lately. Do you want to talk about this now?
I think we should.
Okay. I'm not sure if this viewer's on right now or not, but I've gotten a couple of requests lately for informations on the Earth Roamer project. One of them was, I would like to build one of those. Can you send me all the files? And no, I can't, because I don't know where all the files are.
They're in the computer.
In the computer, yeah, they're in there. Yeah. So I don't know where. But it was like nothing really in that needs to be sent. You can just make a box out of styrene and plop it on the back of that
box.
Be good to go. Yeah. But the other more interesting message came from the friend of the guy who bought it from Traxxas. And I'll summarize for you. But the message was basically, hey, my buddy bought that Earth Roamer from Traxxas that you built, and he there's some parts that have like broken. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, what broke? Show me. And they didn't break. They melted because it's PLA. And I guess this gentleman left it in the trunk of their car and forgot about it. How you forget about something that gigantic and that unique in the back of your car. Story for another time, perhaps. But yeah, it was looking pretty melty in places. And I was like, I'm going to have to see if I can track those files down. And unfortunately, I have not found them yet.
Hey, I bought your truck. Totally forgot about that thing. Left it in the trunk of my car. It all melted. Could you do that again?
Could you make all that again, please?
I'd be happy to pay you. I mean, I paid, a few $100s for this thing, so I'm willing to reinvest a little.
All right. Well, the hours do some math here. $1,500. Yeah. Yeah. The message, Chuck, you're right. It started with, "Hey Matt, I don't like your videos, but can you send me all the files to this thing?" Purchased a base camp at Axial Fest. What, if any? Bruce, I think I saw this question earlier today. Maybe on my YouTube channel. What, if any, is there a fix for the servo horn hitting the panhard mount? I have to take a look at that because I don't remember it doing that. Does it do that?
I don't. The last time I drove my base camp, I had no issues.
Full lock, it doesn't hit the panhard.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you that for sure. But what fixes everything is some grinding. So just get in there and grind it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. If the horn might hit the frame rail ever so slightly, you can put a spacer in under the horn, depending on the servo.
Just grind it a little. It's fine.
You can grind it too.
Little grinder doesn't work. Little grinder, a little filing doesn't hurt anything.
Did that base camp say hack-a-lack on it?
Yeah. I bought this piece of crap at Axial.
Hey man, I don't really like these videos, but I bought this hack-a-lack, and can you fix it for me?
So,
In his defense, it is Texas. This heat would kill anything, PLA. Fair enough. But also, what kind of car do you have that fits the Earth Roamer in the trunk?
Texas-sized cars.
Yeah.
Same one.
Ford
Shaq
Interceptor.
To the Austin GP.
What did he drive to the?
It was just like a big old wood thing. I don't know. It's like a stretched Cadillac. I don't know. It looked like about 5 times longer than normal. I really like the film noir version of the Scale News this week. You know.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I've been so busy at work again.
Oh, there you go.
Dang it! I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah. No, it was a black and white version of the Scale News. Since I was,
Everything old is new again. Yes.
Everything is old. So.
Oh, the amount of like vitriol. Oh, it's just a slash.
Oh, yeah,
but it's not just a. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's slash, but it's longer.
Did you put out a video on it?
No, I don't have one.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
That just in comments and things like that. I see. I have not.
Yes.
I did not see. I did not have really any bad comments on it in the Scale News. Just some people are like, I wouldn't mind a longer slash. So
I wouldn't mind a longer slash that also looks great and doesn't have body clips anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, they went further with this than they ever have with. I didn't think that it was a slash at the first,
Exactly.
glance.
Yeah, I didn't.
Bumpers that are appropriate, body pinless. It
come hither.
That body looks like it moves around a little less than the old '84 Chevy.
That's okay. To be fair, I lowered those, or I raised the shock springs as much as possible because when I got it, it looks so weird. Like in all the promotional photos too, it's jacked up to the sky. And now I know why. Plop, 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 plop. Love you, Rich.
I was like,
that's moving around a lot.
That sure seems to be people boppling around those shock towers quite a bit. Looks like he's just having a good old time up there.
That's great. It was great fun. I had an awesome time.
Yes. So, that's why I had to. That was part of the Scale News. I was like, what is a base camp anymore? Who knows? Because
who knows?
This is a base camp now too. This is not a base.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it technically is a base camp. It just has a different body on it.
Yeah. It doesn't have the base camp body on it, which I put a link to in the Scale News as it says base camp body. And like, this is like, oh no, it's a platform name. Like you've never done that once before ever on anything else.
No,
explain yourself.
David
Someone
Ferris
just
goes,
used the
everything
name. Like,
is base camp.
We should have used that name for something different. We should have done that differently. They're like, just do it.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody cares anymore.
I will die.
The only person who's going to point this out is Josh.
At least he forgets easily.
I drink to forget.
I'm having a 2012 Zinfandel tonight.
Ooh, is it a white Zinfandel or?
It is not.
I guess you know what? Technically, that is mail call, isn't it? The Chevy.
Technically, yes. Hold it up.
Down here. My pile of trucks. It's actually kind of embarrassing. I've got a pile of trucks in the other room now. It's just like one truck after another. But here you go.
I know how that goes. There is the blue Chevy.
It still has a Proline sticker on the back. You see that?
That's not confusing. Well, they had already made that sticker sheet, you see. And now they're like, that's how that happened.
We gotta
they made the screens for that sticker sheet. They're like, do we have to remake this screen or can we just use this? Someone's just like,
now mine obviously is a pre-production model. And there's a couple of ways that you know that right away. Number one, it came in a base camp box, not box art. for this. So it was just
which base camp?
The blue, green, gray one.
Which base camp transmission does it have?
Yes. And then the other thing you can tell right away when you look at it, you're like, this is cool. The best part is when the fog lamp LEDs pop out, because they didn't they didn't clip them in properly.
That's kind of scale to those, to those Chevys. I've seen lots of those. That
Chevy
bulb hanging down there.
But nice, it's got the nice the mirrors that tilt in, which is quite handy. You may have seen the demonstration in the video.
I did with the snowman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chili Willy, as we know.
Chili Willy. Yeah.
But yeah, I like body shape wise. I don't mind this. I have always liked a step side. And I got a lot of grief for liking that.
It's a bold stance.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it pays
off.
Let's see if it pays off. But yeah, fun little truck for a base camp.
For a base. I wouldn't know. I don't know any base camps.
How many base camps do you have now, Josh?
No base camp.
-1. You have -1.
Yeah, and it's zero base camps.
You have 0 base camps?
I have 0 base camps. The first one I had was the 24-hour, and I sold that to our friend up in Quebec.
Hotel guided, yeah.
Yep. And then the second base camp I had was the kit, and that now resides in Southern California. So
okay, I've got 3 still. I've got 24 hours of Mayhem base camp. Hey, you got one finally.
I finally got one. However,
nice.
I wouldn't know how. I wouldn't have expected, at least, to receive this.
Oh, is this the one you ordered from Horizon?
Yeah. And it arrived today. But my order still says back ordered on the website. So.
Oh, they're having some issues over there.
Yes, they're working out that system. So. But anyway, yeah, I have my wheelie machine. My wheelie machine has arrived.
Have you taken it off any sweet jumps and hit any cars with it?
Oh, how many times did you get sent that particular video?
17.
I did not count. I should have. Yes, I have seen it. I've seen it many, many times as well. I mean,
all the sand is coming out of this.
Is that an Ultima? Definitely felt Nissan-esque, right?
It looked Ultima from the
Maxima.
back, or I don't know if it was a Maxima. I also, for a split second, thought Buick, because it had quite a bulbous rear quarter panel.
Yeah. Well, it. I still think it felt Nissan-esque, but someone's going to have to confirm that.
Yeah, we'll have to confirm that.
This came.
You have not driven it yet, yeah? Did you drive it?
No, I have not driven it.
Too busy at work.
It's too busy work.
It was a Jetta. I don't know about Jetta.
It was a Honda Civic for sure. Honda Civic.
Everyone's like, it was a VW. Hello, Moose Jaw. Yeah, well, whatever it was, it's certainly got a big dent in it now. I wish there was more video, but, responsible guy turned off recording.
Hope you got a big dent in your trunk, because I'm putting my bike in it.
Putting my bike in it. It was a fine car, but no backstop. Yeah, exactly. It's totaled now. No, Nissan Altima or Maxima. That's checkered pasts. A lot of people thinking Jetta, then Passat.
Lots of Civic talk over here.
That was no Civic. Wrong color. That's why I think Nissan Altima, because I feel like most of them were sold in that kind of gold color.
I mean, there was a lot of that. I'd say Maxima by the tan color. Yeah, it just seemed very Nissan-esque colored.
Yeah. Who's going to Base Camp Fest next year?
No SCX3s, only base camps.
This is really limiting us because isn't that all of them now?
I couldn't.
Oh man. All right, let's do some mail call. Let's get through this. You've got a dirt bike and I got a base camp.
I should text Nicole. I forgot something. Yes. I'll go for the next one real quick. From Revo Point, I got their newest 3D
You allowed to show
scanner.
this yet?
Not 100%
I believe, yeah, I actually cut it out of my video, so they don't. They don't even know that I showed it.
I saw it in your video.
I cut it out after that, though. I cut it out the next morning.
Cool.
Cut it out because
I got nothing.
It ain't coming out until August 12th.
That's right. It's a Kickstarter. I remember that now. I don't think they watch these shows anyway.
They don't watch these shows. Nobody watches these shows. Who are we kidding?
Agreed. Cool. What else? Okay.
I got some stuff. I got lots of stuff, actually.
Oh, I got lots of stuff, too.
I got lots of stuff. Trust me, guys. They got motorcycles.
So, I got this box here.
Oh, boy. What is this now?
Alpha 20 watt plus air pump. This is a laser machine.
Oh, I was going to say it was for enlarging things.
I mean, if you do it wrong enough, maybe. But
this
not my pump.
These things are my bag, baby.
So yeah, it's a laser machine. I have to figure some lasery things out. I have some ideas, and I think that they're going to involve F1. So.
Oh.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Oh, wow. That's okay. You can tell me about that later.
Yeah. I think you would enjoy it as well.
Okay. All right.
You go next. I'm going to send a text message to my
Very
wife.
good then. Well, where to begin? Y'all have seen the drift car now, yes, right? And I'm a drift king.
Yes.
Well, today I got some better wheels for this Subaru. I love gold.
Oh, look at those. Aren't those freaking fancy?
Special D. That's what they call me.
I had wine in my mouth, otherwise I was going to make a better joke first, but
too late.
Too late.
These are from Yes Racing?
Yes, sir. It's from
Yes, sir. There's foams. Where do you put the foams? How do you get these off of here? These don't come off.
It's fine. I don't think they're needed. Why do you have... Oh, wait. Foams and drift wheels?
They go in there?
I'm pretty sure all the top drifters run foams.
Yeah?
If you
Where
want to
do
be
these go?
If you want to be a big drifter, you're supposed to.
Oh, I get it. They go on the outside.
wheel. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's check the counter. I think. So yeah, I think you put that on the wheel and then you push that over there, so it hold. Wait, are those rubber tires?
No, they're drift tires.
Okay. They look.
How would
rubber.
this would never come off? Oh yeah, there it just slides right off.
Then a little bit of foam.
No, there's no place for that to go on there. That's carpet racing tech. Foams help hold the tire on the wheel.
That's what I was saying.
How the hell are you supposed to... So you're supposed to put this on the inside and then slide this over that? I got all the drift guys telling me what to do here.
Exactly.
All right, well,
both of them.
I don't care enough right now. I'm just going to stick them on one side so we can see how this looks. Well, Josh shows off whatever other pumps he got in the mail.
While I was at Axial Fest, I
bought another base camp.
I was given this sweet little stand
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Aluminum, laser cut with that. Some nice and
Wow.
they put 40 on the back because it was my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, and
So,
I saw the pictures of the life-size cutout. That was
Nicole
awesome.
thought she was pretty clever on that one. And
I'm not going to say that I had anything to do with that.
Yeah. Little does she know that I embarrass easily and was embarrassed by it all day weekend. Did the poster make it home? It is home. It is in my garage. I will put it up on the wall.
In the behind you.
In the garage.
No, behind you.
They also made me a nice faux leather koozie with my Harley on it as well, and Axial Fest. But that is either in my Jeep or in the things that I unloaded. So I don't have that here, but thank you to them. The whole family was there again this year. They actually have a Sphinx cat. So we talked about cats a lot. I got to meet their cat last year. Fun stuff. So that was fun. Next, you're up.
Okay.
Don't say you're out, because
yeah, I'm done. For said drift car, I have a motor and ESC here.
17.
This is a 5400 kV.
I don't know what that means. I don't know how that equates. I know what it means.
It's good for this. I looked on the internet.
Ooh, that's where I'd go to.
Max 10 G2, 80 amp, and 5400 kV motor. I presume that's enough. It's only 2S on these, right? That's all they allow. Satan?
Satan?
No Satan motor. Satan doesn't make a drift motor, as far as I mean, put enough power on the old tri wheel, and oh yes, we have made excellent choices.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's so much better, right?
Yes. So,
drift noises.
The next section isn't all Hot Wheels, but I do have many Hot Wheels to show. I was delivered some Hot Wheels.
Somebody said earlier, welcome to the Hot Wheels hour.
Yeah. I was delivered some Hot Wheels at Axial Fest. Chris Gaska brought me the Roland Solo one at Axial Fest.
Very nice.
Ripper Machinist, while he was on his vacation in Hawaii, got me the Ford Bronco R, which
Mukalaka Hiki, that's a nice one.
Metal as well. Sick.
Oh yes, very nice.
Then
that's a good pickup.
NW Scaler sent me a handful of very good ones. So one that I hadn't seen before, Ferrari 158. It's like an open wheel racer.
Oh,
I like that
classy.
One. A Porsche 935, all black, but not the flat black. It's the shiny black, big wing 935.
Okay.
And I do love Porsches, so I really like that one. I have the flat black one, just not that one. Oh, I think I have the 911 flat black.
Cool.
Then I got two Falcon edition, one the 86, and one which is taped up. I'm going to open all of these anyway, so I'm going to open it. But this is the Falcon edition off-road pickup Nissan.
Wow.
Spare in the back. It's kind of like desert truck style.
Yeah.
Looks quite sick. I'm getting quite the nice little collection of Falcon edition.
That's cool. I think you've got a few more to get still, but that's okay.
That is true. And then lastly,
sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
Lastly, for the ones from NW Scaler,
yes,
the Team Transport with the 935 or 934.5, I should say.
David Ferris said that's a Toyota, not a Nissan.
Did I say?
You said Nissan.
I did. You're right. It is a Toyota. Why did I think it was a Nissan? I don't remember. You're correct, 100%. I was looking at the Nissan hard body. Never mind. Different thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Very cool. I also got some Hot Wheels via someone else. I think they came from Long Tall Texan, right?
Long Tall Texan.
Excellent.
Quite some time ago.
Before I get to those, do I have to put the whole strip of foam in or just a couple of pieces?
Oh, fantastic question. Someone chime in for Matt so he can learn.
Please help me.
Urban Legend Scalers, thank you very much. So I made.
I can't wait to go.
So I made you another articulation for your birthday this time, and it looks more scale. And I was supposed to hand it to you at Axial Fest, but I couldn't make it because our family reasons. Sorry. It's too bad, Urban Legend. I still have the original RTI ramp that you made me on my workbench in there. You can probably see it in the background of some of the videos because it just sits up there and every once in a while it flex a truck in there. He made one that it's all steel and it's like enclosed in, but done very well. It's got skateboard tape up the center. It still sits on my workbench.
One strip
Captain
all the way around.
Shows no mercy. Josh will probably sell the bike before he drives that too. Not being new. I mean,
yeah, he's like, I don't care about this anymore.
The excitement is past. I'm over it. No, I really want to drive it.
They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. Soon Josh will know that.
So you have your next one to go for.
Yeah, Long Tall Texan sent me some Hot Wheels via Josh. The first one he sent was this 911 GT3 RS, which looks quite nice in shiny silver.
Zamek, I believe.
No, that's paint.
Is it paint?
Oh, wait, no.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Zamek.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's Zamek. But it does have stripes on it still.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So that's pretty nice. And then this one, this is a custom that he's done because it's got real riders on it, but it's a plastic chassis.
Wheel swapped and resprayed.
Wheel swapped and resprayed 944. Tell me that doesn't look fantastic. He did a very nice job on that. I like it.
I got a C2 Corvette from him with the same treatment.
He did a great job spraying that too. That looks really good. And I call me a weirdo, but I like the 944s.
You're a weirdo.
It's a nice looking car. When it's done right.
I fully agree.
It's good.
It is not a bad looking car.
And is the offset done? No, there's no offset on this. It's just
what is that? Oh, offset wheel size?
Yeah, but it looks good. It looks very good. That's a nice one. Thank you very much, Long Tall Texan. You're a nice man. He's a nice man.
Looks just like an old RX-7.
Yeah, but bigger. Oh, yes, and that's true. The one thing I did want to mention, I noted right away, there's a stethoscope in the back seat, or in the trunk. It's very hard to see, but a doctor's stethoscope.
Is that a callback to something or a reference?
No, I just think it's like, if you're a doctor, are you buying a 944? Probably not. I mean, it's a turbo, so.
They had a turbo, right. So this next box is quite substantial.
How the hell are you, like, you got to squeeze all the foam down to get the tire over it? This is stupid. These drift guys are dumb.
So this one came with a note, which said happy birthday. A mystery box is for you. Hopefully you enjoy the items in this box half as much as I enjoy the content create. Thank you for taking the time for today to always answer my questions. Learning new skills is the best part of RC. And then it said, let's see that new machine on AC. And Matt has a confused face on. And I did as well. Because I was like,
I don't understand what that means.
I don't understand what that means. Until I started getting into the box. Now I'm keeping the note. Nicole keeps all these notes. It's like her favorite part. So
that's cool.
That will go in the collection of notes and things, which we all appreciate very much. But inside of here is some pretty sick as Porsches. So first
are you
of all,
sure these are all for you?
The 71 911. This one is a new one, but
That's
we
Magnus
have seen
Walker.
that. Yep.
Yep.
Then
Very
we
cool.
have the 935 version like that. I don't
Oh,
know why
yes.
my
I love
camera
that.
is- Oh, I see why. Hold, please. I have to cancel my focus.
This is like horror
Shut it.
inducing.
I know. Ah!
You
Things are
say
bad.
horror or horror? Yeah. Okay. A little higher up,
Oh.
please.
No, I know. I'm not going for you. I'm trying to stop it from autofocus or focus locking.
This show is over.
You're right.
Don't
Aha,
do
I
the
fixed
whole
it.
reel.
The whole
Why are
thing
you
was-
telling me that now?
Shut it. Anyway, so now it focuses. 935 with the
Yes.
big wing. Love it.
Very nice.
Then 935-78 long tail Porsche.
Hello. I saw. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's a metal one, isn't it?
Yes, super
Yeah.
sick.
That one's really good.
I have to go through these somewhat quick, otherwise it will take a while. 935-78 again, and a 917 LH.
Love it.
Super cool. Oh man, there's a lot more Hot Wheels. So these are all Carreras.
Okay.
Which-
Sorry. I have to stop you because there's a story about why there's a stethoscope in the back of the Porsche.
Okay, let me hear it.
Ryu Asada, the designer
Yeah.
of the Hot Wheel that designed the casting, had cancer. He
Yes.
noticed his doctor owned a 944 and did that as a nod to him. That's
Oh,
amazing.
it's a great story as well. I
That's
own
amazing.
the Ryu S2000, which is super cool. When I, of course, didn't know much of the story until I had posted it, and then James Knight had like, hey, if you don't know the story, because James knew him.
Right.
Um,
Does Jimmy like Hot Wheels?
Jimmy Knight?
Yeah.
I wonder. That's a really good question.
You think he would, being in that industry?
I mean, at that company even.
Well, for a time, yeah. It's not there anymore.
This was a Porsche 917K.
Oh, yes. Those are my
prototype
favorites.
style.
I have one of those.
And lastly, the 962 Sakura Transport.
Yes. That's a nice team transport. I like that one.
It is. Okay. So there's that part.
Fun.
Do you
That
have
was
anything
good.
left of
I
the...
do.
Okay.
Of
you
the
should
Hot
go
Wheels
next,
variety? No, I have no more
No.
Hot Wheels.
I have one thing. Sorry. I have the Fast and the Furious set from
Nobody
the
cares.
other set that I don't have. Anyway,
Nobody
okay.
cares.
Now I'm done with Hot Wheels. Now I'm on to some other things.
Okay. All
You
right.
go next, though.
So I've been waiting on this for a while, but Spare Time Hobbies finally shipped my... This is the worst name for a chassis ever. The Bugger chassis.
Okay.
Now, this you buy in conjunction with a bunch of 3D printed parts or the files. I chose files because I've got a couple of 3D printers here. But this is to convert your UTB-18 into a Beetle with chassis rails.
Yes.
Yes.
So that
Very
was the last
excited.
of the parts you were waiting to arrive.
Yes, because I've
And
got
now
everything
you can
else
print
ready to go. I've already
That will
printed
be
all
pretty-
the parts. Got all
Oh.
the parts printed already.
Will we
in
see that on the
metallic
bench?
blue. You will see part of that tomorrow, yes. But not obviously built because it's still in the package.
Right.
But I've got the UTB-18. You use everything except the cage. And
Right.
they made an option to do a chassis mounted servo if you so want those points. Because I guess this technically would work as like a
Class
1 chassis.
Yeah.
That would be kind of interesting because it's so small.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, it makes sense, right?
Oh, it totally does. Yeah.
So,
I think it would be sick. So I'm really excited to build that because to go with that, of course, Oh, they put it in a box upside down. I got another Sand Scorcher body kit because that's the Beetle body they use for it. And guess what it's going to be?
Shipley.
Shippy 2.
Shippy also.
Shippy as well. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is it's going to be a fun little conversion.
Continuing on with my mystery box and getting to the part now that the AC thing makes sense.
Oh yeah, let's hear about that.
I opened up first and I found some gloves, and these are Maxi Flex, which makes a little bit more sense now for TIG welding, and then a TIG welding heat blanket or blanket.
Okay.
And then I opened up this little red tube, which was like, oh, okay. And I found some tungstens in there. But they were ground at a pretty shallow angle versus what I'm used to. And I'm like, I think I've seen people grind shallower for using aluminum. And then I found a box that included some aluminum filler, some torch ends with a very tight cup.
Okay.
And lastly, a bunch of aluminum coupons or sheets, to practice welding together.
Wow.
So now I have to try aluminum.
You definitely do. That's hilarious. I love it.
Like I've been a little hesitant to try it. I don't know why. Like it intimidates me so much to think about doing aluminum.
Well, now you got no excuse.
I think it's just because it makes such a crazy sound.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Huh.
It's a real buzzy sound. Oh, and there was also a thing of Pop-Tarts in there and some Sour Patch Kids, but I ate the Pop-Tarts already. They were strawberry Pop-Tarts and they were delicious. And someone else brought me Pop-Tarts at Axial Fest, which I also ate.
I didn't know you were a big Pop-Tart fan. That's interesting.
We must have discussed it at some point, and at events especially, it's my jam.
Okay.
Strawberry.
When I was, one of the things Badger really liked with those pre-made PB&J sandwiches.
Uncrustables. Oh, yeah. I had a box of them at Axial Fest. Over several days, I consumed many of Uncrustables.
I take it Badger wasn't there this year?
Badger was not there.
Shocking.
Badger is still MIA.
That's too bad.
So thank you to everybody who sent all kinds of crazy stuff.
It was that's quite the package. Yeah, that's awesome.
So Frank was the one who sent all this stuff, and we hung out at Axial Fest for a little bit. I shared his video on Instagram when he woke up to the bear at the edge of his tailgate.
Yeah, that was a bit frightening.
He and his son were camping in the back of his truck, and he woke up to that noise at like 2 a.m. and he had his flashlight out, and I was just like, I would have still been shaking. And then he sent me the video without the like real audio over it. That it was just like his raw, and his breathing was like, because for one, it's him and his young son, which protector mode, like,
well, yeah, fight or flight, but probably flight.
Yeah, other than being in the back of the truck, which is a concern.
That was pretty scary.
Yeah, evidently there was multiple bears that night going through things, and they left a mess.
Oh, really?
That night. Yeah.
Well, I know, bears. I don't want to pay the bear tax.
Yeah. That pretty crazy to run into that at the actual thing. And
Travolta looks a lot like Josh this week.
That was a nice touch. That was
Thank
a nice
touch. Shippy 2, still miss you, fucker. Yeah, Shippy 2 coming to Axial Fest near you. It's true. Be Axial Fest legal Shippy 2.
There was not a ton of UTB 18s.
Interesting, considering how well they've sold.
ton of SCX 24s, and then of course 10 scale. Not as many UTB 18s as I would have expected.
Huh.
So, Gunner, my meat is really hot. Nissen, thank you. Aluminum should be pretty easy for you. It is for me. Aren't you just...
Well, Rudy Tooty for you.
Yeah. You're a professional fabricator at times. So, I build tiny RC cars. I only make very small welds. I am not a real fabricator.
Oh, God damn it. I almost fell over. I still have things. Oh, it's hurt my shoulder. I'm getting old. Revolver motor. But
Okay.
This is the snub nose. And do you know why?
Is it because you decided to build a vehicle with ridiculous suspension and you needed some extra clearance?
Correct. No, it's because I like short little tiny motors.
You're right.
No,
weird.
Very, very narrow because where is that thing? Where is that?
Check next to the other antiques.
Shut up. This motor for the mullet chassis just ever so slightly touches the servo.
Oh, just ever so closely. Interesting.
It's so close. But this one is much smaller and going to be just fine in there.
You know what? There you go. Oh, I do have one other thing, and I didn't show this. One more thing. I didn't show this before because I was waiting for Matt, and then while I wasn't here and Matt was here, he.
I showed mine. Yeah.
I also got from Moose Jaw 1/43rd scale this is the RB 18. This is RB 18, the 2022 version of the Red Bull Racing dominant vehicle. So much like this year, the most dominant car. So pretty amazing little model, 1/43rd scale. Thank you, Moose Jaw.
Yes, thank you, Moose Jaw. And Moose Jaw is in here. Bears eat beats. Bears beats
base camps.
Battlestar Galactica. Base camps. Bears eat base camps.
They can smell the menstruation.
It's just a little shippy. Cool. Okay, my final thing, probably going to annoy a lot of people. But I have something very special here.
Again, but it's going to annoy a lot of people?
Yeah, probably.
I would like to see it. Oh, well, I know exactly what
you know what it is.
I do know it.
You know what it is. You sent it to me.
Yeah.
That
so
is a Dark Earth KMC
Impact.
Whatchamacallit? Impact.
Yes. Those were going to be options for Trucks of Freedom. But
however,
they arrived too late for me to get them into the mix. So
what a great color that is.
Matt got That's the very one of the first sets of flat Earth impacts to go out there. So
Shippy milled from a single block of aluminum. The shipper. Gotta be done. Gotta do it.
Joker 510714. Thank you. My wife purchased me both Max and Checo's car. I approve.
Nice. That's good. I'm only really last year
because fan. It might not be Checo's this car.
Oh, this year. Zing. Brutal. Danny Rick keeps beating Yuki. I think it's a done deal.
If Danny Rick scores points next week,
done deal.
Wait till the end. Wait till the end.
The end. Oh well, we have to wait until the end. We can't talk about it.
We have to wait till the end to discuss.
Yeah.
The Earth is flat. The color is actually called Flat Earth. We always just called it Dark Earth to
so people on the internet don't think that Vanquish product is run by a bunch of idiots.
Flat Earth shipped all over the globe. A main acquisition time.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Why not?
Woke up to that one this morning as well. Yeah, that was pretty.
They can call it Hobbytane.
Hobbytane. A-Town. Peace up. A-Town.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did talk with the marketing personnel over there today and asked a handful of follow-up questions to try and get some information and plans about how everything was going.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with airplane? No, just to be like, okay, so is, like, are you going to take the Hobbytown distribution warehouse, which is in Lincoln, Nebraska, pretty much dead center of the U.S., and kind of work that into the A-Main distribution network of Chico, Charlotte, and now this to help spread things out. I guess that is the plan. However, it's going to take a little while to get that up to speed, so that's probably going to be a 2024 goal. They're moving their California distribution here in Chico just across town to a new, larger facility.
Facility.
And that's part of their focus currently. So that then they're also going to help be able to bring in some of the brands that Hobbytown has that A-Main doesn't have for distribution and work all those things in.
What does Hobbytown have that A-Main doesn't?
It's mainly the side of things that we won't necessarily know the brands or talk about, kind of like toys, puzzles type stuff. But it's something that the dealers, their dealer market, because A-Main is a huge distributor to hobby shops, not as A-Main, but as Swift distribution. And not like the trucks, but they, so being able to offer that to all of their dealers will help.
Cool.
Yeah, interesting deal. Kind of crazy to see.
Pretty cool.
The Hobbytown stores that you all know will still be named Hobbytown. That will not be changing to A-Main.
That's a big acquisition.
It is. It would seem.
Right,
Now you got to remember, they don't own the 106 Hobbytown stores.
Those are independently owned and operated.
They own the franchise rights. So those stores are just a franchise store. They pay a fee of each sale to Hobbytown. They pay probably, they're offered certain things and have certain things offered to them because of it. But yeah, I'm glad Horizon didn't buy Hobbytown out. That would have been interesting. Would have been interesting because A-Main already handles the website side of Hobbytown's. They have for several years now. So if you go to like Hobbytown's website, it's just A-Main with a different skin on the site. Same goes for like RC Planet and a handful of those other websites. If you have an A-Main account, you can just go log in on those sites with your same A-Main credentials, and it will
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting stuff regardless.
Pretty.
So yeah, it would have been, if Horizon would have bought them, they would have been like, hey, you gotta hand over that website stuff. Like,
no way. Out of my cold dead hands. Cool. There. That looks so much better. I also put your seats and Porsche's dashboard into there.
And you mirrored the Porsche dashboard.
Yeah, it's right-hand drive, man.
I like it.
I'm a bit of a drift guy now.
What? Let me see that steering wheel situation.
What do you mean?
That is at an awkward angle and very tall.
Don't worry about it. It's just because I haven't placed it in yet. It's taped in.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Got to work out the mount points, dude.
If we need to adjust that steering column, let me know.
Stuff. Yeah, I'll just cut it down.
Or like if it needs to be tilted or anything like that.
Don't worry.
I'm not nitpick. I'm an interior guy now. I'm all about the details.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Sure you are. Yeah, I'm much happier with that now. Now I'm going to drive it.
Yeah. That and that pink Porsche you have.
I can't. I took the motor out of it. I took the motor out of it and put in the BBX.
Oh, I see.
Do you have a BBX?
I do.
Have you built it yet?
I did a video on it.
You did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the day it came out.
Okay.
On time.
Right.
I even watched yours. Late.
Two words for Josh. Craft foam. You're a real interior guy.
I mean, if we take your trajectory of interiors, it's very flat. Like, did an interior, little improvements here and there. If we take my trajectory to the moon, I'm going to have working keyless starts in no time at this rate.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. What time is it? Only 10 o'clock? Oh, boy.
Yeah, we don't have, it's no time for F1 yet. So
dang it. So many things to talk about.
All
right.
Agree.
So now what?
Now what? Can we talk a little bit about my upcoming project that I haven't posted much about? I put it in my story today for a second, but I feel
is that the farm equipment?
Yes.
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 You can talk about that.
So it's my next project. I'm in the middle of design phase right now. I really liked the style of video from the base camp that I didn't drive, where the whole video was in one, and that is my plan again for this project as well. I plan to design, build, finish the whole thing, and not drive it in one video.
Yeah, it'll be ideated, designed, built, assembled, sold in one video. Sorry, guys, no time for driving footage. Mr. Johnson here wants it really bad.
And as Matt said, farm equipment, kind of. Not limited to farms, but also small suburban homes. I'm building a riding lawnmower, a 1/5 scale riding lawnmower.
As one
which
does.
Is not that large.
No.
It's not that large. And I basically determined the scale based on scaling to the size of available tires that would look appropriate in the application. So,
yeah. Why is the thing for this? Why you do? Right? Who do you think you are?
The reason is TikTok and the YouTubes.
You're building it for TikTok.
No. I'm building it because of TikTok. There's guys that build these
race tractors. Yeah, I know.
Not just the not race ones specifically, but there's hack fab, home brew guys who are building these like drifting lawnmowers for, $150 total.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, that looks fun. I want to build a lawnmower, and I wanted to.
But you're not gonna. You can't. You won't be able to race it though because it's not the right size. It's a normal sized one.
It's an RC for the first part.
That's what I mean.
I can probably race it against all of the other RC lawnmowers.
How many are there?
None that I've ever seen.
Right.
Other than like ones that actually mow lawns, but.
Perry G, thank you very much. A main domain domain value just skyrocketed. They're going to come after you.
Offers better double.
Yeah.
Urban Legend Scalers, thank you. We need Ripper 2.0. Nope. We'll never
Don't talk to Josh about that.
Dead body.
He says these things, but guys, I have it on good authority that he's got absolutely no influence there. Does it? Oh yeah. People are asking, will it actually cut grass?
I am leaving zero ability for that to still happen. This thing's going to be low.
You should
Low.
still make it so it cuts grass. That would be really neat.
I mean, I guess I could make it'd cut grass really short.
Yeah, it's like for golf courses.
Golf course green.
Yeah. Oni just said, you built a real one for $150. Well, my toy version will cost so much more.
That's the scary part. I was watching this video of this guy. He's like, I've got about, he was going through this and this and this and this and all the things that he did. And he goes, I have about $200 in this, but that's because I went through like 4 belts at like $20 each. So I was like, oh, I was like,
oh dear,
just wait.
You think that's something, boy.
I'm going to have twice that in carbon fiber.
Somebody told me I missed a bearing. Oh, I did.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be over designed for such a silly. Your ESC will cost more than his mower.
Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. Vanquish Products Racing Lawnmower.
Yes.
And that one you could call the Ripper.
Right.
Or, no, what would you call it? What's a good word for the trimmer?
Clipper.
The manscaper.
I could. Ooh. Let me tell. Lawn Ripper. That's pretty good. Let me tell you.
Jesus, what's wrong with me today?
I need to approach Manscaped, don't I?
Yep. It's a tie-in.
Yep. I need to do it.
It's a tie-in.
Oh, maybe I could I need to approach them, see if they'll like, hey, I need you to send me a dozen of your
finest scapers,
whatever your ball trimmer things are called, and I'll mount them to the front. Plus, I've got a vasectomy coming up, so come on.
It's the perfect storm. Where the hell did that bearing go?
I need to send an email. Stat.
Yeah, you gotta get on that. It's the perfect tie-in. Here's my racing RC lawnmower. And by the way, where the hell did that thing go? I had the bearing that I forgot to put into the car right here. It's the first time I've ever lost anything.
Yeah, I'm sure. But good stuff.
Well, that's going to be a fun project.
It is absolutely useless, totally
completely
ridiculous.
Useless. Yeah.
And I think it will be fantastically fun.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I look forward to it. Manscaper would be a better name than the Ridger. It's true. Ridge Wallet. The trimmers are called the Lawnmower 2.0. You're kidding me. Is that really what they call it?
I thought that they were called something like that. Yes.
Just use a bushing. Well, I got a lot of those.
Oh, did you buy an Element recently?
Oh boy. Guess I could use a bushing if I can't find that bearing. It's so annoying.
Art E says they're up to the 4.0 now.
Are they really? Huh. I don't know. I don't use one of those.
Well, there. That's
au naturel, baby.
I have emails to send.
It's gonna be a busy night for you.
Yep, I agree. Hello, fine sirs. I have a proposition.
Hello, pretty lady. Josh's drive video will be OnlyFans. Now, Nicole, you're going to have to lay very still. I'm going to drive this RC lawnmower over you.
I'm so glad.
Don't move.
I'm so glad we discussed all these projects on here. It lends to such better ideas.
This is what we're here for. This
Yes.
this show
It's workshopping.
makes things better. And you and I started talking about our next mayhem project.
Oh, we have. Which
yes, no.
I'm
We
equally
cannot
as
share any details at this
No,
point.
we can't. We have started coming up with some lists, and then I'll start coming up with some rules. I'll let Matt read them to try and figure out the loopholes that I've built in for myself. And
Yep. We all know how this game is played. And I don't play it well enough. That's the problem.
We'll send some invites out.
Yeah.
And be ready for the next challenge, which should be awfully fun.
I agree. This is probably one of our best ideas.
It could be. It's bad, but really good.
It's a bad but good idea. Dale Davis, thank you very much. I got the Axial 40th anniversary. It's a Proline anniversary, I believe. Took the links and the dig part of the trans from my base camp kit and put them in it. Sounds like a good win there. Apparently those bodies were thin.
Right. Did they change that?
Let me take a look.
Back corner of the cab was the big issue.
Like this part?
No, towards the bottom.
This part?
Down further, lower. Yeah, there's the spot.
No, this feels quite thick. Well, wait, no, that.
Right in that crack. Get your finger down there. Oh, yeah, still it cracked.
Did it? No, it didn't. It didn't crack. It's fine. It's fine. There's no cracks there.
Does the next build-up involve stolen plywood? You could steal it, or you could buy it.
Involves going down to your local, maybe high school, maybe junior college. We're not sure.
Hey, Justin,
she said she was 18.
Will the Dark Earth impacts go up on the site in the outlet? Nope, they will not.
Oh boy, where are they going to go?
I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet.
It's going to drive me crazy.
Stolen is such a harsh thing. I prefer permanently borrowed.
Borrowed with intent.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't involve any.
Was it permanent or temperament?
No nefarious stuff going on with that. That's all. It's all good.
You must incriminate yourself on video and post it for the world. Appropriate. Yeah.
There might be some flying involved. Who knows?
If you're good at it.
Yeah, if you're doing it right.
You can't put remote ID on there, though. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah. If it goes in the air.
Over 250 grams. That's a good... How long does something have to fly before it's considered to be an aircraft?
It's true. Turbo TT goes, shame Bushmaster is already taken for your stupid project. That's a good name. The Bushmaster.
You know, even though these old John Deere 108s are pretty simple machines as far as like styling goes, they look pretty cool. There's some difficulties with modeling up the shaping of that. I've had some fun learning that part.
Jay Rogers, thank you very much. Oh, yes. Hey, thanks for the thing and the painting tips. You're welcome. I printed some parts for him. He was having some trouble, and I was happy to help. And then I gave him some tips on painting, which probably resulted in a ruined body. But
you never give me any tips for painting.
You don't need them. You're an expert. But yes, Jay, that's going to go out into the mail probably tomorrow, just so you know. It's already bagged up and ready to go, but I've been a busy boy. But yes. So yeah, Mayhem, new Mayhem.
Yes.
We're recruiting a new group of ding dongs to participate. We haven't yet sent out invitations because we got to get all the rules sorted before we start doing that.
Yep, we'll have all the rules done, and then we'll send some invitations.
Yeah.
To mainly new, I think.
Mainly new. Content strictly for Only Mowers subscribers. We have a lot of very, very witty people that watch this show.
Yeah.
Very witty.
You know, we...
I'm not sure how we attract those people, but they're here.
Yeah. You know, it's the same. If you want to be a millionaire, hang around millionaires. It's just, you know. It's...
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Patina Guy, hey, I haven't seen you in around a while. Did Patina Guy go to Axial Fest? Raph?
He did not. He was busy with his clear red cat wheels.
Yeah. Clear everything on that red cat.
Busy putting stickers on red cat wheels.
Thank you very much.
Couldn't make the short trip up.
Guilt trip right there. Is it Michigan Mayhem? No.
No.
Definitely not.
You will never guess what vehicle the next one is.
We're going to have to make sure we put some restrictions on that portion of it as well.
You think?
Yeah. We should have because I don't know how readily available some of them would be to me.
Oh, I can't imagine how they wouldn't be. This will be the first time that not everybody is using the same car.
That's true. That's true. In that regard, there is a lot of option.
Yeah, there really is, especially if you start allowing brand shift.
Yeah,
which I think that we shouldn't. I don't think that we should. I think that we.
No, I agree. I think it should all stay true to one brand.
One brand,
but not necessarily model.
Agreed.
Because I mean, there's only so many ways to skin a base camp. It's not a base camp thing, don't worry. We've already done that. We'd never do the same thing again.
Oh, we didn't do a monthly Mayhem base camp.
We did 24 hours of Mayhem.
Right.
But we did Mayhem nonetheless.
Totally different.
Totally different. Don't worry about it.
Really looking forward to that, though.
That'll be fun.
I bet Nicole is, too. She loves when I'm absolutely obsessed with a ridiculous project.
Yeah, which, of course, I've always got the time for.
Yeah, for sure. So
we all do. Everything is now a base camp.
Yeah, everything's a base camp. Nothing matters.
Invitations are in the mail.
No. Mine must have got lost in the mail.
Yeah, I wonder who will disappoint by not inviting.
Oh.
Gotta mix it up, though. We're trying something a little different this time.
This one, yeah. And we'll see if it pays off. We'll see how many no's we get back. No.
Everyone.
Last year we got 2 no's.
Did we only get 2?
Pretty sure it was 2. 3.
3, I think it was, yeah.
4 if you count Hemi Storm. But his wasn't really.
His wasn't no, yeah, that's 4.
Yeah, okay. So we got 4. One was a yes and turned into a no.
Oh yeah, who was that?
Greg.
Right.
He was building F1 stuff.
Formula. Forgot about that.
So yeah, we had 4 no's last year.
I bet you we can beat that this year.
I bet so.
Matt Romero said, "You better write them all out for Tony." Yeah, so there's no Captain America or whatever his what was his character's name?
The King
of RC, right?
Yeah.
Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. Speaking of hot trunks, is the pig in the wind? Yeah, you know what? I could probably get that out tomorrow too. It's our temperatures are at an all-time record high, so I'm a bit nervous about sending you PLA in the mail.
You know, let's put some ice around it. Put a fan in the box.
Yeah, something that buzzes or hums. It's a good idea.
Only fan around the box. Yeah.
Don't open.
Dry ice,
It's
so
fine.
it smokes.
Just a bunch of chocolate bars, so they absorb the heat.
Oh, yeah. We...
Make sure to write the rules out for Francis, too. I sense that other people watched that video and had similar questions.
We had one rule. Or two rules.
God.
Whatever it was. Either way.
Well, there was one really important rule. Actually, no, two really important rules.
Yeah.
Build it yourself. Not that I'm saying he didn't do that.
Use this GPS.
Use this GPS. That was more kind of whatever. It doesn't matter. It's over. So good. Love it.
It's gonna. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be something different. Something I've never done. No.
Yeah. Francis just needed the upload schedule. Oh God.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, it was because it was.
Oh yeah, because he put it up before.
Posted all the details before we did.
Like no.
Son of a. All right. That's how you don't get invites again.
3 rules.
So good.
I forgot.
So good.
I forget all of these things.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, on this challenge, it's definitely our biggest challenge to date. I think this one is going to require the most effort, maximum effort. And I put a lot of effort into V-Speed. But speaking of V-Speed, I've got a new motor coming on Friday. And I'm going to be looking to rebuild that car and spool it up again soon. I'm going to go back down to that airstrip and see if I can't get to 70. That's my goal. I just want to hit 70.
You will have to let me know when you plan to go, because I've got mine put together again for the most part with a new motor also.
Okay.
So when you go, I would like to go as well. Obviously not to the same location. No. And we can both post a follow-up video with our new speeds.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm really, because I the space that I had for my runs was good. It was a good spot, but there were a few runs where as I approached the end of the area, and I had a nice big loop to spin around in, so I wasn't ever worried about like hitting a curb or anything. But a dude just kind of blasted through in his minivan. Because it's like, it's a giant parking lot, but it's also a loading dock at the other end.
Yeah.
And I was sort of halfway between the end and where this loading dock was. And, you know, I did my scan and made sure nobody was coming. But this guy just went, It's like squared off Dodge Caravan. So it was old.
Yeah. The good ones.
With an E. Yeah, the good ones. And I had to like divert quite quickly, and I was afraid I was going to like do one of those tumble wumble. But
luckily, you weren't going very fast, so you were fine.
Hey, I'll have you know, I did not finish last. Truly,
you are correct.
I was third last
out of 4. I don't remember how many. But no. K-pop was disqualified himself immediately because he used a nitro motor. No, that was allowed. He did.
That was allowed.
18.
He extended
wheelbase.
the chassis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wheelbase was just a little out of spec.
It's like, do they use really tiny tires or is that thing really, really long? I think it's really, really long. But for the entertainment value, K-pop did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
He did.
It was so great.
Good. Ding Dong did his backwards driving, and he did fantastic with the. Oh, I think he played really well with the spirit of everything. He made it look great. He had a cool theme, and he went quick for what he built, which was crazy because it was a stock VS410 that did he put like a Capra trans in it or
Capra trans because it has a very high ratio.
Yeah, because it's not a crawler transmission. And then, and he still did like 50 something.
Yeah, he got it up into the mid 50s, I think.
Yeah, and I don't remember how fast Richard went.
Richard got into the 50s as well,
but he won the high jump. So.
Yes, he also won the most broken VS410.
Just this smiley face, the saddest chassis smiley face ever.
They don't usually bend that way. His video was phenomenal, Adam. I really enjoyed watching his a lot.
Yes. Oh my God. It was so good.
Very, very good. RC Review got into the 70s. Yes.
Yeah. Tom Lee got into
the 70s. He got into the 70s as well.
Did he hit 70s? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember. I thought he was in upper 60s.
He claimed he won when I was speaking to him last, and I don't know how that's possible.
I don't remember that.
You hit 73? 74? 74.
Yeah, 74, so maybe more. I don't remember. I think it was 74. But
we'll definitely do that again.
Yeah, I think that car can hit 80.
You think mine can hit 80 or yours?
Mine.
I think I can definitely get to 70. I got to 62.
Yeah, I think you can hit 70.
Subpar batteries and questionable motor choice, but now I definitely feel 70s are very possible.
I think you can hit 70.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which is
especially
fast.
On the airstrip where there is nothing to hit.
I know that I would kill for that airstrip.
Come up here.
I could pop up real quick. Just
do a little October adventure and come on up here.
Yeah. Oh, October is like this October, September, October is going to be crazy. But
aren't we supposed to go to an event in October?
Yes. Which is coming faster than I've had planned for, and things are getting crazy, but I still gotta try and figure out what is going on, but we'll figure it out. I just have to find a little bit of time to do that. And I've got lawnmowers to design, so.
True. And mayhems to do as well. Not only am I going to revisit the V-Speed, but I'm also going to get my felony done. I've got all those scorched parts from Scorched Parts. I got that beautiful Viper body, which I found. I actually had AI design me the perfect livery for it.
It looks fantastic. That Viper body is so good anyway.
Yeah, and last time I looked, they don't have it on their site anymore. So I feel they were hit with a cease and desist. So
interesting. Such a good looking.
I'm going to design that up, paint that one not too long from now, despite the multitude of other projects I've got on the go. We're going to get that knocked out and see how fast I can make it go on stock electronics, just like you did with your felony.
Yep.
You have a felony, or is yours a infraction? Okay.
So I put the stock electronics from the new ones, the felony.
Yeah. So the Spectrum gear.
Yep. The Spectrum gear. So swap to that.
Did you changed pinions, of course, right? Or is it all just stock? No.
Okay. No, I did a center spool with, so I could do the small spur, big pinion type deal.
Okay. You may have to give me some of the info on that so I can get those parts ordered.
Yep. I'd like to get back to mine as well.
Yeah, I really want to make a good-looking, fast car and really kind of push the limits
And
of what I've
what will
got.
be so disappointing is to drive it and feel
And
how
it's
easy it is to do almost 100 miles an hour, and then be like, well, "That's a lot
oh.
easier than what I tried." Like,
So you're
oh,
telling me the formula is not locked axles.
you're
Okay.
saying not locked axles and solid diffs? Oh, I see what I
And
did.
a big square crawler body? Got it. Okay. Oh, and chassis rails and shocks.
So,
Uh,
I'll write these down. Yeah, you can just
yeah, these
drive
are
it
all good
down and then
tips.
drive it back, check the speed, like, oh,
Oh,
96. Sick.
wow, that was effortless.
Alrighty then. I see the benefits of this.
I see why they use this chassis for this. I watched. Did you watch any of the Rasa speed run stuff?
I've seen
Rasa's
it.
the big event in Isle of Man.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it.
Is it
But
Isle of Man that they do that in? Yeah,
I have no idea where it's actually held.
or is it just in Britain somewhere?
Oh,
Anyway,
it's
it's
just, that's
in
just
the UK.
yeah, it's just an island right there. Anyway, but either way, it does look. It, I
That's
saw
where
that there was
Scorched Parts Man set the new record.
219.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very fast with an RC car.
if I was going to do it, I would much rather do it there with
Wales.
that tall.
Thank you, Jay.
With that tall stand that they have. So I saw one
Oh
today.
yeah.
A guy doing it on just like in a business park, does like 196, 8 feet from his feet. I was just like,
Oh no.
I'm like, you are going to be 8 inches shorter if something goes slightly wrong.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Yeah, but just watching those cars and the amount of it's not like it's so much technology. It's basically an XL2 or 4, some motors, and carbon fiber everything.
I think you mean XLX.
Oh, it's XLX2, right?
XL2
Yeah.
is a very old Traxxas. That's
Pardon my noob. I meant XLX2.
just got that resistor's glowing in Matt's mechanic. He's like, I heard this is what we were running, guys.
I'm just rocking a mechanical speed controller.
Yeah, like this. I've read this on the internet. This what we're doing? I don't get it.
Guys, I don't know if this is gonna work. I melted like 8 of these already.
Yeah, RC Amigos, thanks for just checking in. Good seeing you here. I missed your guys' show yesterday.
Do we have shows yesterday?
RC Amigos.
Your news
and
show.
CCXRC have a show.
Oh, talking junk, right?
Yes, exactly.
Is mine smoking?
Like, seems hot. You said you're running 6S, right? Doesn't seem right.
This thing only goes up to 6 NiCad batteries.
Oh, I think they were talking about different cells when they made this label. Only has 2 wires coming out for the motor. Use a Y connector. I'll figure it out. No big deal.
The jet car. Oh yeah, that poor guy.
I didn't see I haven't watched the video on it yet. It's popped up in my feed. Is that Project Air? That guy? Is that right? Project something?
Yeah. He excellent amount of engineering went into that car. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, I watched his previous videos kind of leading up to it, but I haven't watched this most recent one. Like the previous iterations that he did to, learn how to jet car.
Yeah.
Which
it looked like a fun project, and I think he has the new official record because of that event.
For a jet car or overall?
Yeah, for a jet car.
Okay.
A jet car. No, not overall.
I was going to say, I was like, how fast did he go? So
he went fast, but not fast enough.
Okay. Yeah.
These friction shocks get wonky after 65. There's another car that was great. That was from Jeff 13 Brew, and then there was another one from David Ferris. Y'all have any batteries with Tamiya plugs?
Did you guys swap out these bushings? You still.
I don't get it, man. I put like 4 brushed motors on here. They're 35 turn. Yeah. Should be plenty.
I mean that motor mount system from Scorch, which allows all the motors. This is pretty sick.
It's totally awesome. Yeah,
it would be cool. See how fast you could go with 35 turns.
Well, they do at Rasa. They have a Tamiya challenge where you have to run Tamiya chassis. Fairly stock, I think. And I think Tomley got his up to like 47 miles an hour or something, which is pretty impressive for a front wheel drive, like TA whatever, MAO2 or whatever it is.
The jet car is hella slow, under 100 miles per hour, and it crashed. I haven't watched the video yet. Spoiler alert, man. So.
Yeah, but that's still a record for a jet car, which is still impressive.
Yes. I mean,
they had guys running nitro too, and those things just screaming down that track. It's pretty fun to watch.
90. No.
82.
I mean, even just the sound of the speed run cars as they get up there is insanity.
Yeah. Checkered pass, thank you.
I have
TAO2F, that's the one.
I have my Limitless still that I haven't finished.
You haven't started.
I haven't started. And it's got the XLX2.
But this is you have a V1, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna, it's junk. No, it's junk. Throw it away.
So I need to, and
he must be using titanium JIS hardware.
I've got the TP power motor for it and everything. It should be good for 140. I'm still just concerned of where I would go that fast. And now we're like in fire season here.
Yeah, you can't do it.
And I do not want to end up on the news for that.
Yeah. Man loses penis in RC lawnmower incident is much more appealing.
For sponsored advertising.
This next story brought to you by Manscaped.
You know what? Somehow I'm going to get to that 100K mark on subscribers.
Penis or no penis? 100K. To the moon. I got to subscribe to this guy. He's willing to do anything.
This guy's an idiot. Hi, Nicole. She's changed. Nicole's changed it. Excuse me? Long story. Tuned in at the wrong time. Buck Dandy, you are excused.
Man, I did miss you. This is a great show. We got to keep doing this.
Lawnmowers everywhere.
This TF3 steering bell crank won't hold the tires straight at 40. That should be our next speed challenge. TF3
lawnmowers? Oh.
Not brought to you by RC 4-wheel drive. I mean, I can't get any further into the bad book. So
yeah, exactly.
At this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Man performs own vasectomy with RC.
Just cancel that appointment. It's fine.
Nicole, I've got good news and bad news. This is great. This is
you can
great.
use those forefront sand tires. I should have.
Well, they're smooth.
That mystery box of all the things that I got from Frank. One of them was in an RC 4-wheel drive box because he was the one who rebought the mystery box from me.
Oh, so he sent you the box back. That's nice.
It was actually for a Mojave interior. I was just like, is this a Mojave interior? Or
it's kind of funny, you know, for the amount of annoyance that those front sand tires gave me. I wish I had a pair of them still so I could put them on the BBX. Make that thing steer better. But I'll be damned if I'm going to buy a pair now.
Yeah.
Probably don't have them anyway. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Or what are they going to be? They're probably like a $30 value when we got them. They're probably on sale for $11.99.
Let's see.
They have
to. What were they called? Sand Thrasher 1.9 fronts.
Yes.
I might as well get the rears if they've got them. Yep, they're still in stock.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. I can't even add to cart. Can't do it.
No, I don't want that email. Looks like you forgot. What's the price?
They are $16.14.
Does it say what the normal price was?
Yep, $23.36.
Okay, $23.36. What a weird price.
And you're saving 31%.
Right. Put them on discount. How much? 31% off.
No, they said 33%. No, that's too much. 31. Bizarre. I don't get it.
Oh, look, SM Fabricator 750. I got you, Matt. I think that he's got 2 sets.
Hey, all right. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm game. Take it. If you've got the rears, I'm also interested in those.
You know what? I think that he's just got 2 sets of fronts.
What did I do with mine? I bet you I just threw them in the garbage like an idiot. I've become Josh.
Recycle.
I've become Josh. I'm like, I don't need that junk anymore. I just throw stuff away now.
You know what? Sometimes you just have to do these things. I swear. It is 10 till, Matt. Oh,
well.
I know he would hate that I did this. It is Ben's birthday.
Oh,
2 days.
Happy birthday, Ben.
He's probably gone already. Happy birthday, Ben.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ben.
Now, it's 10 minutes till.
Formula.
We can talk about Formula.
My numbers have already dropped off drastically anyway, so.
Yes. So.
Most people missed our jokes.
Yeah, it's fine.
You guys need a break from each other more often. This is hilarious. Thank you, Robbie. You know what I'm really sad about? I'm sad that I'm not going to be at Proline by the Fire because both Robbie Bobster and Jimmy Knight, all the way from Australia, are going to be there.
I know.
Stupid
also,
Ireland. And you'll be there too.
Never mind.
What?
No, nothing. I was going to
tell me later.
No. That's fine. I told you already, but old friend.
Yeah.
So
okay, Formula One. I wonder if Aston ran out of development money. Good question, Jay. I don't think it's that they ran out of money. I think it's that they shot their shot quite early.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they're out. Like, I don't think they're done. But I think of all the teams who have made strides, McLaren has done a masterful job. Red Bull's latest fixes.
Their radiator developments.
didn't look all that great. Didn't make a massive change, right? Like when, my boy Lando was only a pit stop behind.
Yeah, 28, 29 seconds behind. Like, that's it.
That's not that much, honestly.
It's scary.
Razor thin margins, but like they didn't make a huge improvement. Like I was like, oh great, it's going to be like a minute now. Headquake. Hi, buddy. Hi, Rick.
They, I don't think that they need to. I think that they're just on to 2024.
Yeah. I think, and in fact, I bet you Aston's on to 2024 as well.
So Aston got some new personnel, of course, and
all Red Bull people.
They're, we've got some possibility of some interesting stuff happening over there. Of course, they're building their new facility.
They've got their
own
it's already it'll be online shortly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
let's talk about a team that we probably normally wouldn't talk about, but I gotta say, Williams is looking pretty darn good for the amount of money and effort that they can put towards development. They have made tremendous strides this year.
They are. You know what we should do real quick, Matt? Do you have your list handy?
I do indeed. I've always got this list handy.
Because I'm just wondering now, earlier in the first half of this season, we were like, oh, these are disgusting, and this is not going to work out at all. But now, how things are moving, these lists could start to come back into...
Not for me. I think it's over now.
So, Red Bull number 1, we both had. My biggest problem here is that I've got Ferrari number 2.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That is never happening. I had Mercedes 3, which was a possibility, but Aston is not looking good.
Yes.
But
I think...
What do you have?
I had Ferrari as number 2 as well.
Okay, so we both
fired fucked it on that one. Fucked it. We've both fucked it into the barrier.
Yeah.
We both checoed on this one. Red Bull number 1, we both locked that one up.
Yep.
Unless something incredible happens.
Impossible, actually.
This is impossible. I had Merc as 3rd, Ferrari 2nd, Aston 4th.
I had McLaren 4th.
Interesting. You might actually...
I might be good on that.
That could work quite well for you.
Did not look good for me earlier this season.
No, I had Alpha 5th, which was a huge mistake.
Tauri or Romeo?
Yes. Doesn't matter. Either one. AlphaTauri I had 9th, but I think they're actually going to finish 10th.
I have AlphaTauri in 8th. I think that they could still beat Haas. I don't know. I've got Williams 10th.
Yeah, I have Williams 10th as well, but Haas I do have an 8th. So they're right on the money right now.
Right now, I think AlphaTauri is going to jump them.
Well, it'll only take 3 points to do it.
Danny Rick's coming into town, and he's going to smile his way to 10 points this year. So
yeah, he's going to shooey his way all the way to 7th in the constructors.
Yeah. I've got Alpine in 6th, and if they keep double DNFing, that's never going to happen.
I have Alpine in 6th as well. But they are in a healthy 6th. They're at 47 points, right? 7th is 11 points. So it's going to take some massive
who's
screw-ups.
Currently in 7th?
Williams.
Oh, wow. Where's Alfa Romeo?
9th.
Tied for none points?
No. They have 9 points somehow.
They have 9 points? Okay. So, yeah. My
what
list
a huge
is starting
gap.
Starting to shake up a little bit better, I think. I feel better about it.
Yeah, I think you're in better shape than I am, actually.
Oh, Joker 51074. Thoughts on Big Rich Energy comeback?
What?
Excuse me?
I have not heard anything about that.
Excuse me? No,
Rich
I have not.
Energy,
Have not either.
F1 coming back.
Beyond the Grid that was just released is the Otmar. Haven't listened. Wait, what? Beyond the Grid that was just released. Oh, the show Beyond the Grid. Okay. Is with Otmar. Haven't listened yet, but would have been more interesting if it was after the second double DNF. the meme, why can't Deadpool guy?
Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds. The Ryan Reynolds memes after the second double DNF were pretty good. I reposted one today.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'll have to look.
So, yeah, I like that quite a lot. But I'm looking forward to this weekend's race. Seeing what we got there. Tomorrow's Thursday. Do we have? No, we don't have practice till Friday. Yeah. Or do we have practice? No, we have practice Friday. We have only one practice because we have a sprint weekend.
Oh, it's sprint weekend again. All right.
Right?
Excellent.
I believe so.
I like
supposed to be
weekend.
wet. That's what I...
Yeah, the weather report did not look good.
Hopefully it's not too wet to race. Yeah. McLaren must have closed a lot of tabs. Their chrome car isn't laggy anymore.
It's pretty good.
It is. It was funny to watch Lando break Max's trophy.
Yeah, with his move. And then he saw it and he was like, oh, well, fuck that guy.
And then they're like, oh, do you feel like you'll have a win soon? Like, yeah, maybe if Max retires, I'll... Yeah,
that was amazing.
Lando's the best.
He is the best. I love his youthful exuberance.
Loved it.
I loved it. They have to do that all the time. That is
they
absolutely 100% the thing. Because that changes things, because it does put cars on a much more equal playing field. And if you can't get those tires to hook up, you can't get them to hook up.
Yeah. I really hope that they consider that change. I much preferred it. I would much prefer that versus like a one lap qualifying. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Lando destroyed LH in the post race too. I didn't see that, but I will definitely go watch that because I'd love to see it. Thoughts on adding 2 more teams? Do it.
Yeah, I'm all for that too.
More
in
teams,
fact,
yeah, absolutely.
More teams equals more better racing, I think.
Exactly. I'd like to see them take points further down the grid, but
yeah, that's true too. Like maybe into like what would you say, 12th?
I'd say like 15, especially if they add more teams.
If they add more teams than 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horner's response to the trophy breakage was typical Christian. What did he? Did anybody? I didn't see that. Didn't catch that interview.
So yeah, I think it'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
But it was a good. I was entertained by the race all weekend. It was nice it was Sunday after Axial Fest, so laid on the couch and relaxed for a moment to watch it. It was a good time.
That's good.
But
all right, well, it's 11 o'clock. I think we can end this one.
Let's thank some people real quick.
Yes, please.
I've got thank you to Perry G, Meat Sleeve, Urban Legend Scalers, Captain Insano, Shows No Mercy, Urban Legend Scalers, Gunner, My Meat is Really Hot Nissan, Joker 510714. Much appreciated to all.
My thanks to Gunner, My Meat is Really Hot Nissan, the RC Underdog, Perry G, Thomas Bialzik, Dale Davis, Jay Rogers, RC Patina Guy, and Thomas Bialzik. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. We will see you next week.
He wants Lando to pay for the trophy. What a tool.
I like Christian Horner.
You like him because he's a shit disturber.
And
he's a whiner.
Spice Girl.
Well, yeah, that part's
married
pretty
to
cool.
The redhead Spice Girl, like
the best Spice Girl. Let's be honest.
I mean, not in my youth, but now.
Oh, for all eternity, for me. I do like them redheads, man. All right.
Good night, all.
That's enough. Good night, everybody. We'll see you. Oh, I have an episode of What's on the Bench tomorrow that you should watch, and Josh will be building something on Friday night. All right. Love you. Bye.